Hey guys, welcome to Digit.in, and this is our review of the Vivo V3 Max. Now this smartphone runs on the Snapdragon 652 SoC, which is let's say a worthy younger brother to something like the Snapdragon 820. But does this smartphone deserve your attention? Well, we're about to find out. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 652 serves as a noble second in command to the flagship, the Snapdragon 820. When it comes to the Vivo V3 Max in particular, the device performs fast enough for you to appreciate. In terms of everyday performance, the Vivo V3 Max is a sheer delight. There is seldom any lags in terms of daily usage. Apps and menus open instantly, and there are no black screens that precede the opening of an app. With multiple apps open, there is no sign of strain on the processor. For instance, even with up to 8 apps running in the background, I could open Apple Music to stream music or even open Asphalt 8 in a breeze. The Vivo V3 Max suffices more than enough in terms of everyday usage. When it comes to gaming, the Vivo V3 Max displays no black screens, loads options instantly, and runs heavy-duty games without breaking a sweat. For almost every type of usage, the two extra Cortex A73 cores on the Vivo V3 Max's Snapdragon 652 is an excellent processor that will take care of almost every single performance requirement. Moving on to the display, the smartphone has a 5.5-inch 1080p LCD display panel, which is standard to most devices these days. The display panel on the Vivo V3 Max is a pleasant surprise. To begin with, the touch response is sublime. The display is highly responsive and there are no missed touches and swipes. In terms of color reproduction, the Vivo V3 Max does a very good job relaying sharp content with high contrast. Colors look reasonably true to source, although content does appear slightly oversaturated. Vivo's FunTouch UI 2.5 stands out with its level of customization. The My House theme is a neat concept, although it does take some strain on resources. While the My House theme does not massively slow down operations, it still hinders the free-flowing performance that the Vivo V3 Max offers. Vivo has also arranged the settings in a certain order of priority that they deem should ease usage, but in reality you actually need to spend some time with the device to get used to it. On an overall note, Vivo's FunTouch UI is an attempt at presenting something new to the user, and Vivo succeeds in doing it decently well. For instance, the iPhone mirroring search option that you can use by swiping down on the screen is very useful, even if it is heavily inspired from iOS. In the control center, whereby swiping up on the screen, you get almost every quick setting that you would need to access. If you have used or are using iOS, you will find both of these very helpful. There are a few rough edges, but the excellent display coupled with the intuitive UI makes the phone quite fun to use. Coming to the camera, it is here that Vivo delivers a very mediocre experience. While on the display the photos appear reasonably bright, putting it on a display that you are used to shows what the photos are in reality. Color tones are reasonably true to source, although photographs are slightly undersaturated. There is a lack of contrast in photos and the level of noise is rather high. For everyday instantaneous usage, the Vivo V3 Max delivers very mediocre image performance. Low light photography lags behind even further. The 8-megapixel front camera performs better in a relative term, and in reasonably decent ambient light, you should be able to take decent self-portrait photographs. Coming to the build and design, the Vivo V3 Max is based on a metal unibody design, which has somewhat become standard of late. Despite UI optimizations to facilitate one-handed usage, the bulk of the device will almost certainly prohibit so. At 7.6 mm, it is not among the slimmest devices, and at 168 grams, it is a rather heavy device. Not only is it heavy, it actually looks and feels heavy when you keep it in the palm of your hand or in your pocket. The Vivo V3 Max looks conventional in every sense, with the dual SIM slot and hybrid memory card slot to the left of the device, the buttons on the right, audio port on the top, speaker grill and USB port at the bottom. The fingerprint sensor at the rear is blazingly fast. There isn't much about the design that you can really say. It is not bad in any way, but neither is it anything extraordinary. Coming to the battery life, the 3000 mAh battery pack on the Vivo V3 Max is not the most powerful. It lasts for a little over 6 hours and 30 minutes on the Geekbench 3 battery benchmark test, and on daily usage, this will last for about 10 hours with ample WhatsApp Messenger, messaging, 30 minutes of gaming, an hour of music streaming and other apps. The Vivo V3 Max supports quick charge and comes with a quick charger travel adapter. Now, the Vivo V3 Max isn't a bad smartphone by any standpoint. It's actually pretty good with the Snapdragon 652 powering it. But at 24,000 rupees, it's a little difficult to recommend, especially since you have the Mi 5, which is priced at 25,000 rupees and has the Snapdragon 820. It has a better display, a better camera, overall better performance, and is just 1,000 rupees more expensive than this one. It also has a tried and tested UI as compared to the Vivo V3 Max's user interface. Well, if this smartphone was about 5,000 rupees cheaper, then we could have definitely recommended it. But at its current price point, you're better off rooting for the Xiaomi Mi 5. As always, you can let us know what you thought of this video in the comment section below. If you liked it, you can hit the like button, and for more videos like this one, you should subscribe to the Digit YouTube channel. We'll catch you in another video.